I bet you can see that this book is put together unlike any other book we've read this year. I mean, looking at just the first few pages, it's very, very different. It's as if this person that's speaking is writing it as a diary or a journal. It's also written and typed up in stanzas. And we learned yesterday what a stanza was. A division of a poem consisting of a series of lines arranged together, usually in a repeating pattern of rhythm and rhyme. Now, his pages are not always in a rhythm and rhyme, but they often are. Today, as we have already read pages 1 through 29, I want you to look at page 3 with me and answer the questions. I don't want to overload you with a lot of questions today, and so we're going to break up the next few pages into a couple of days. But based on what we read today, I'd like for you to look at page 3 with me. There are 8 questions that you're going to answer today, and I want you to use complete sentences where there are longer lines, and I want you to spell correctly using punctuation and capital letters. Use all the elements of a sentence. Number 1 says, what is the name of Jack's teacher? You can just list her name on that line. Number 2, explain why Jack doesn't want to write poetry at the beginning of the book. Based on what Jack wrote on that first journal entry, how do you think he feels about it? Why doesn't he want to write it? Number 3, why does the reader only hear Jack's voice and never what Miss Stretchberry says to him? Well, Love That Dog is written as a journal, is what we talked about a while ago. It's being narrated by Jack. So tell me about that. On number 4, it says turn to